Sailing to the heavens vault. Ooh, this is a fast river. Is that it? Up ahead? Or just some rocks that we're weaving through? It's immensely swift. Bless the moons. This is it. We're going to the titular site, the Heavens Vault. But if it is drinking the waters of the Nebula because of the broken heart, is there a way to restore it? Should it even be restored? There's something up ahead. Let's see what's down there. Heaven's Vault? There is a moon out here, in the dark.
We had followed a strange and winding road through the loneliest reaches of space. And on the moon at the end of the path was nothing.
It's a desert. With all these crashed ships, I was hoping for, I don't know what. So, what do we do now?
But now, I didn't know if I could return.
Looks like something crashed here. Something big. We climb. The wreck there is further away than it appears, mistress. Please do not lose yourself in the open desert. And our ship is crashed or just been... There's going to be no way to send the ship back up into the sky again. There isn't a serpent's eye around here. We truly are stranded. Gods, leading the way. If there's anything here, it's up there. But mistress, I am not sure you will survive this climb. Your lungs, they've been getting worse. You have sheer lung, don't you? You've always had it. I live with it. I was born with it. Lots of Elberethians are. The one thing my parents did pass on to me. But look around, Six. It doesn't matter out here what I've got. Mistress, you cannot simply ignore reality. Don't tell me it's impossible. Because I didn't come this far to turn back now. The weeping goddess. The horned goddess. Grave markers. Just like the ones we saw in the garden of the emperors and outside the hermitage in the moon Nemesis. Lots of them. Either people lived here somehow, or else they came here to die. So, where did all the people go? Out there? Into the Nebula? I was thinking about Huang. He never did introduce me to the Annals of Mazwai. He always said he would. I imagine he is still waiting for the right moment, mistress. I wonder how long it will be before he realizes you have gone. Huang is really going to miss me, I think. We've been friends since I arrived. You did not appear to have much in common, mistress. He will move on. I think you're wrong. I think I might have broken his heart. Mistress, I fear you are as likely to be forgotten as to be grieved. You are hardly one for community. That's an unkind thing to say. And why would that matter out here? Oh. What? They're speaking in ancient. A face. A recording. Mieng fa qui ti base. Seems strange to think I might not see Miari again. Do you really think she killed Renba? I wondered that maybe she did, because of what he discovered. The last emperor's body, unreturned to the rivers. It is possible. Boats do not usually explode. Renba didn't seem to mind having been blown up. The recording you spoke was made before he died, mistress. Should Renba return via the loop, I do not think that he will be so considerate. An inscription. This is one end of a broken fragment of text. Rest. Here. And return. Huh. That's a lot of glyphs, but I'm sure it translates as return. Away full in time. Full in time. Probably soon. Rest here and return soon. Rest here and return soon. Are all of these loops? Oh. Orikismi. Orihu katabesi ak. Can you understand what it's saying? Of course not. I cannot speak ancient. How many of them are here? Who are you, I wonder? What did you want to say? Semyati Katmia. Skatkis. Can they hear us, do you think? Mieng Kishu Far Tiori Mikataya. I wonder what you're trying to tell me. Misi. I was thinking about Timor. He seemed quite serious when I told him about the lush graveyard moon. I wonder if he really will find a way to ship water from there. It seems the ancients used the hoppers to transport water. Perhaps Arroy can do the same for him. Yeah, bring it back to Elbreth? I don't understand you. I'm sorry. So it's just a graveyard for all of them? I don't like them. There's too many of them. Ah, creepy. Let's try back this way. It's like the one we saw in the garden. Only older, I suppose. Far, far older. Anything around this way? No, it's a invisible wall. Haven't really encountered many of those. I thought a vault would be underground. The word vault has two meanings, mistress. It is a sunken chamber, or else a high arch, even a leap. So which is this? Perhaps both, mistress. Perhaps this is an old road. There's definitely something weird about this place. Something about the air, maybe. I can smell nothing, mistress. So what is it then? What is it about this place? An inscription. Although we already know Kibenya, this is the end of a longer line of text. Who? Oh, maybe the goddess makes... That isn't the ancient for friend. Soul new and strength. Probably makes the harvest strong. The goddess makes the harvest strong. That will do for now. I know that shape. Kibenya. I always said she was truly ancient. Kibenya. The people back on Meersi would not believe it. Perhaps this is her home. And she's not a very good water goddess. Look at this place. You do not regret not staying on Elbreth? Not marrying him? No. I knew him when I was little. He should not have asked me. Curious that he did. Perhaps he saw value in you, mistress. There is nothing in that direction, mistress. Of course, he's just going to lead me higher. Oh, is that a hatch? There's something here. A wooden hatch. Nothing like as fancy as the one we saw in the forest. Filled in with sand. But still, I think it must have once been a well. Guarded by Cabenia. Only why would there be a well here? What was this place like before, I wonder? Farmland? Fields? Rice and pigs under the eyes of Cabenia? There was a river to this place once. There may be water here again soon enough. But look at this place, Six. It couldn't be more desolate. Many years have passed, mistress. Too many to be sure of anything. This way. Oh, there's the stamina meter.
And then we began to climb. I fell silent, saving my breath. The robot purred along behind me. The wind offered little secrets and then snatched them away. But something was wrong.
This is from the beginning. And where you started? 6? What? 6? I feel fine. The climb. It's easy. Perhaps I've grown stronger. Perhaps something about this place has made me well. The opposite is true, mistress. It seems there is something wrong with gravity here. There's eye light here. Is there eye light here? No, mistress. But whatever field the eye light was storing, that field wraps around this place like a cocoon. This one's close enough. What are these things? I've never seen anything like them. What are they for? Was it a tower? Or a ship? The structure is like the metal crater we found. But the materials are quite different. It's ancient. As old as anything. The walls, mistress. They are inscribed in some detail. No symbols. Fragments of images in the rust. The first days. 6. Can you make anything of these etchings? I will take a look, mistress. Can you read it? Wait, mistress. Etched with some kind of blunt blade. Carved in later, I think, than when the metal was made, but worn down by the sand. Hurry up! Oops, no. I don't want to tell him that. I should have just answered the question. I just wondered why it I wonder why it highlighted that in blue. Well? Is there anything I can find in here? Mistress, I believe I have some sense of it. Tell me a story, 6. The etching tells the tale of a group of gods who strode forward across a wide desert. From a place of much water, bringing water, they caused the fields here to be fertile for a time. Strode? A god with feet. Perhaps, yes. A village rose up around the god to worship the god. The god demanded tribute. I cannot tell how often. A tribute of people. And then the god was killed. Killed? Are you sure about that? No. That was the inference. But it is only a pictogram, and the god is above us, mistress. I think this mountain holds the god's tomb. Then let's go bother a god. So it's the seventh god. He required people as tribute? How? As human sacrifices? As souls? If Wang could see this, I'd like to see them tell me that history is a fantasy now. But they'll never see it, of course. No one will. Oh, is this a house of some sort? A ruin. It's not much of a ruin, but still, it's something. I do not think the statues carved themselves, mistress. I will stay here, mistress. Do not fancy the drop. The sun goddess. An inscription. This one is a broken piece. Okay, holds light of the sun. I can add my translation for sun. Holds the light of the sun. Holds the light of the sun. The concept of a sun is this old then. The sky god. That's the top. Not far now. But why so many ships and why here? Did other people unsuccessfully find this place? Or are all of those ships Mazwai and the previous versions of Aliya? But if the rivers and the well springs are all a loop, how could they be drying up? If the rivers are maintained by a network of active hoppers, mistress, passing water from place to place, it seems like there are inefficiencies. A little data, a little water lost every transmission. Eventual drying would be inevitable. Things lost in translation. That's an ongoing theme of this. There's an inscription here. There's a few words. More than a few words. There's a ton of words. Let's see what this says. Us. Stars? No. The heavens. Through. Bodies? There's nothing for never. Not will. Oh, again. And. Let's see. Probably will is over there. Something will open something again, and the heavens. Is there anything that comes before that? Us through bodies. Ooh, this is a long one. Let's keep trying to figure this out. I think I've seen that squiggle before. Ends. Something. Let's see if we can do this from the beginning. Wait, was that the eye? No. There's nothing with an eye here, is there? Unless that's the eye. Through the eye. Yes, that works. The something will open. I think it's yes. The something will open its blank again and carry or fly us. Probably fly us through the eye of blank. Not the stars, probably dark. Oh yes. Through the eye of the dark sun. Where something ends. Okay, we have to find... Something will open its door again or something and fly. I'm pretty sure that's fly us through the eye of the dark sun. Do we have anything for that squiggle? Unless that's never. Probably end bodies, but we don't have anything more. There's nothing more for will or through. Unless I do more at the end. Many. Oh, comes. Oh, let's get rid of the manys, because we might be able to get that word. Wait. Oh. No, that could be right. It probably flies. Do we have anything for that word at the very beginning? I don't like this. I know there's so much to this word. Or phrase or sentence. Do we really just have to fling everything we can at this? I thought that we would have the wear many... We'll open it again and pass through the eye of the dark sun and... How can the sun be dark? I thought the sun was made of fire. And how does one fly through a sun? Unless they mean a wormhole or something? Unless the eye is like a hopper eye. I can't make anything more of it. But if the rivers are drying out, if the rivers are the well springs, there's going to be a drought. Indeed, mistress, a drought that cannot be stopped. Let me look at my inscriptions. The sun. We already knew about the sun goddess. Yeah, death is a door. So we know the answer for a door. Return from the rivers. Yeah, it has to be the... Because that's the sun. And... Plus is never. But opens. We have the will. Yeah, something will open. It's blank. Again. And... probably heavens. It's probably spirits us or flies us. Through the eye of the dark sun. But I really don't have the rest of it. At least we're able to translate enough to know the concept of, well, look at that. Hard to imagine this place busy, full of life, and yet this is where the nebula began. Yes, are all those the crashed ships of our predecessors? Will someone arrive here in the future of the loop and find the Nightingale? But does it have to continue? Does it have to loop? Is there a way to break it? Please, climb carefully. It's not much further. One last corner. We're almost... at the top. Take a moment to rest before you walk, mistress, please. Yeah, it's the sky god. This is the summit. This is as far as the path goes. An inscription. This one is a phrase run together. Sky god knows all. I believe you are correct with knows, mistress. The sky god knows all. By the stars. That was a long one. I thought for sure that we had some inscriptions that we could solve with the nose. And there's the vault. What we've been waiting for all this time. A bricked up opening. There is something here. To keep people out, do you think? Or to keep something in? The seventh god? It seems far-fetched. Only one way in. As far as I can ascertain, yes. There's something written here. Ancient script. This must have been cut in when the mortar was still wet. But I think I can read it. We'll need to separate these. Carved brick. We have... the heavens vault. That's it. Short and sweet. Heaven's vault. We are here. It's a name. Of a ship. If this was a ship, mistress, then it was a very big ship. A big ship for a long journey, or as big as the moon, perhaps? As big as this moon, perhaps? You said the gravity was unusually light here. I think this moon is hollow. But there's more here below. Scratched in. It must be a warning. Ooh, a long one. This one is a fractured fragment from an even longer phrase. Well, it's about the seventh god. The seventh god. This temple will drink the Nebula until all is dark. I'm sure my translation for dark is correct now. The seventh god at oven place inside this temple will drink the nebula until all is dark. Does the seventh god inside this temple will drink the nebula until all is dark work? Drink the nebula. The great darkness. The drawing up of the rivers. This is why Renbo was looking for the Vault 6. The darkness Renbo warned us about. The slow disappearance of the nebula. This is it. Whatever's inside here, that's what's doing it. Draining the forces that drive the rivers. Bringing darkness. Mistress. But this is interesting. I can feel a breeze. There must be an opening on the other side. Open? Onto what? Push out a brick. Oh, that should be enough to climb through. Not for me, mistress. That's interesting. I can go without him? Why would I do that? Can you widen it? Mistress. Excuse me a moment, mistress. As soft as butter. Here goes nothing. It's beautiful. It's covered in inscriptions. Ah. Almost looks like alien technology. So, am I supposed to look at these? Translate them, maybe? They seem to be places. Well, the earth, the sky, the sun. Oh. Wait, what was that? The garden? The life? Or what? There are 6 chambers. Are they meant to be the 6 gods? Water, life. Oh, the serpent. Water, life, serpent, sun, sky, and earth, or the ground. Am I supposed to place things in here, or... Oh, hey. Was that an anchor, or a sundial, or... A shard of metal? Positioned like an icon. Do you recognize it? No, I suppose you would not. It is a robot metal. It reminds me of the sundial in Iox. The curve and the spar. No wonder no one can get it to work. This is older than anything we've ever seen. It must be original. As much as anything can be by this. Oh, this is. And what does it say up here? No. I understand the gods, but... Oh. The life is never or nothing with something. Us. Sails us. Sails us to the new home. Right. These are the lines of the book. Nebula speaks. Yeah, I think these are lines from the Book of Mazwai. And here's a door. The operation of this door seems simple enough. An ancient ship. By the goddess! What is this? What have we found? Now that's a good thing. Thing I wondered about. The serpent goddess we didn't see on our trek up the hill. We saw the horned goddess, who is the goddess of life. We saw the water goddess. We saw the walls here. They are the same metal as the tower we saw lower down. Quantium. Like a hopper. Or a robot mistress. It probably won't let me out. I do wonder, where is the serpent goddess? Oh, at this point, it's not letting me out. This is it. Another door. No handles, nothing to pull or push. Not magnetic, mistress. Is it like the Katka's gate? Do I say a word? Kibenya. By the waters. What is this place?